We're going to talk about diaphragm repair. Every 2 to 3 years, your pump will begin to lose its pumping efficiency, and this is due to wear on the diaphragm. It's a soft rubber component, and it does wear over a period of years. Like I say, sometime between 2 and 3 years, you'll need to replace it. It's a rather simple job to do. Simply take off the protective housing from the pump head. There's 4 screws. Loosen all 4 screws, working your way around the pump head, going from opposite corner to opposite corner. As you loosen these screws, the pump head begins to back away from the pump housing itself. And once you feel that loss of torque, then you can go ahead and just back all 4 screws right out. It's not important at that point, but you do want to kind of keep an even pressure so you don't warp the pump head. Off it goes, and here is now your diaphragm. The diaphragm will unthread, in most cases just by hand, but you may need to use a pair of pliers to start it. It unthreads in a counterclockwise manner and simply comes out of the shaft that controls the pump. When you get your new diaphragm in, it generally comes in 3 parts. And you'll notice that on this washer behind the pump head, it says the diaphragm side. Be sure that goes next to the diaphragm. The spacer ring goes after that, and it simply threads right back in a clockwise position. Again, you don't need to pull it up real tight. Usually just finger tight is enough. The screws get started. And that's a little more important at this point to bring these screws down tightly in an opposing manner. So we'll just get it snug there, move up to the opposite corner, do the same thing, bring it down snug. Because as you do this, you're beginning to get a seal with the gasket from the pump head against the pump body. So you don't want to do this unevenly. You want to do it with even torque applied all the way around to keep the gasket from deforming. So you snug down opposite corners. And again, they don't need to come down real tight, just tight enough to where you get a good seal between the head and the housing, the pump body itself. Snap the cap back on, and you've replaced your diaphragm. Now you have another 2 to 3 years before you'll need to do that operation.